I am Kyle Weatherman, your host.
And I'm Meg Weatherman, your co-host.
Welcome to the Weatherman Podcast. We are going to talk about everything racing, everything lifestyle.
I ran into the back of Kyle Weatherman's car. Like, I was mad.
I feel like I become a whole different person on the pit box.
I work hard during the week on these race cars. I know what it takes to build these things.
From Wentzville, Missouri, Kyle Weatherman.
We lied to you guys. I'm sorry. We missed Daytona podcast. We're going to touch Daytona because there's actually really, unfortunately, not a lot to talk about. And then we're going to jump right into this weekend in Atlanta. We just got back. Today is Sunday. We just got back from...
Probably like 30 minutes ago, we just got back.
Yeah, we just got back. We enjoyed the sun rays outside for like 30 minutes with the dogs. And now we're live on the podcast.
So, last week, and I say week because we were there, how many extra days?
Actually, technically, it's still this week.
Technically, we're still in Daytona.
Yeah, technically, it is still this week because we raced Monday of this week. So.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And it was like, we were there till about midnight.
Yeah, that was a miserable weekend.
It really wasn't that fun.
I know.
And like, I try to glean when things, because with racing, you never know what's going to happen. You never know how your day is going to end. You think you do, and then something happens. But last weekend, we went to the Grand Floridian on Sunday.
That was cool.
That was cool.
But it
But
rained
that was
so
about
much.
it.
It rained so much that I'm done with rain. Like,
Yeah,
that was enough
for-
rain for the rest of the year.
In the next 2 years.
Yeah.
It was bad.
We're on sync here. That's cool. The only good part about Daytona is we nailed it with the Drive Smart.
Oh,
camper,
the fan zone?
Fan zone.
That was so much fun.
That was awesome. We had over 1,000 hero cards that we gave away. We had merch bottles. We had merch backpacks.
They got to go and spin the wheel for a prize. They were even giving out free oil changes, which was really cool.
I know. I wanted a free oil
kind
change
of
for
snuck
mine.
5 of those into my backpack.
Did you? Don't tell Dan.
No, I even put the driver's suit on.
She did.
That was fun.
I'm sure you guys saw that on social
It
media.
was a little big.
Meg had the fire suit on.
That was cool.
We're going Kevin Harvick, Delana Harvick kind of throwback.
I felt so bad though because people who didn't know who I was were coming up and they're like, "Can I get a
I
picture?"
thought she was the driver. I loved
I'm like,
it.
"Cool, yeah, sure." And then they're like, "How long you been driving?" And I'm like, not that long.
Like-
like never.
I was 16.
I know. I'm like, oh, I got my license. But yeah, it was fun. That was a lot of fun.
She was signing. I think you signed more
did.
autographs than I did. I'm like, oh my
no,
gosh, okay.
no. That was fun though. That was really fun. I liked seeing everybody excited to meet you and just to be there because the sun was starting to come out. That was really nice.
Yeah. So there's a couple positives. Somehow we got qualifying in.
Yeah. That
So
was
we got all
a
3 of
fluke.
Mario's cars then, which was awesome for the
Yeah,
team.
That was cool.
And that's it. That's
Okay.
it on the racetrack.
I have to say, so you got caught up in Sam Mayer's car. He slammed into the wall. I was scared for him. Like that looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
I did not think he would be racing this
That
weekend.
was a hard hit. Yeah, the safety stuff is amazing now thanks to NASCAR. But yeah, he got the win knocked out of him, which, I mean, as hard an impact as he had, totally understand that. But yeah, that was not fun. I had the wreck clear, I thought, came around. I think it was Haley Deegan, and Sam was coming up right in front of Haley's car. I just didn't see him and ran right into the side of him. So
Thankfully, neither one of, Sam probably was pretty hurt, but thankfully it was nothing like super take you out, put you in a hospital. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, for sure. So,
You had a better run yesterday.
we did. Last night was better.
Yes.
For sure.
It was cold.
It was.
And it was
I
really
perfect
windy. Oh,
for
yeah. I
me.
was going to say, it probably felt good for you.
was
I was up
perfect.
there in the pit box. I had a blanket. I don't know. I was sitting next to your sponsor's dad. I'm like, I'm so sorry if I'm too close, but I'm freezing.
Let's cuddle.
Let's cuddle.
Yeah, Atlanta was better. Still not the result that I was hoping for with everybody and Drive Smart, but I think John Hunter cut a tire or something.
Yeah.
Everybody checked up in front of him, and I got hit in the left rear, and it popped the left rear quarter panel out, and it literally acted like a parachute. So
it slowed you down.
yeah, anywhere drag is terrible, but we had a pretty big.
I'll take that, though,
parachute.
over being taken out of the race.
Definitely better than finishing 38th like we did in Daytona. So we ended up finishing 17th, exactly where we started. It was an eventful race, though.
I have a question, and I'm sure everybody else does. Did you have pants on? I already know the answer.
You guys see in the pod.
Did you have pants on? You have pants on right now. Did you have them on after? Because I know somebody wanted to know. You were gonna have your pants.
I did have pants on. It is officially, you heard it here second. 'Cause
There
you saw
are
it on my
pants on.
Instagram and Twitter, X. But it is official. Yes, I will 99.9% of the time have pants
Unless you're on fire.
unless I'm on fire and then
What?
I'm rolling around like
Yeah,
Ricky
you are.
Bobby.
Okay, so what? I know what happened because I heard you on the radio. Go into detail a little bit about what happened between you and JJ.
So it was Jeb Burton, JJ, then myself. I
Mhm.
don't know if there was a car behind me or not. Us three were running down Parker Retzlaff in the
Mhm.
31. And I kind of knew before getting there that Jeb was going to suck up to the back bumper of Parker, being a teammate, and push Parker to kind of just keep that momentum going. But that momentum that he was going to stall with, trying to get Parker going again, because he was a single car, um, was going to stall us as well. And we were taking the run that we had because Jeb was slowing down to get to the back bumper of Parker. And this all happened leaving turn 4, getting into turn 1. And we had a good run. JJ and I had a good run. JJ, right after the start finish line, poked out, and I saw that. He
I think
poked
Joey
out.
Logano even mentioned that. He
Yeah.
kind of got a little loose.
Yeah, he poked out and right after start finish line. And Atlanta's really weird. It's got like, it's not like a consistent tri-oval part. It kind of has like 3 sections. It's got a straight, then another little straight, and then another little straight. And the walls on the front straightaway get really close and then far away and then really close again. So right at the start finish line, JJ poked out, and I thought we were gonna take the run and kind of go around Jeb and Parker because at that point we had a chance of catching the pack in front of us if we all worked together. But
Gotcha.
Jeb was gonna take the momentum away by sucking up to the back of the 31, and I wanted to keep the momentum going. And I think JJ did too. So that's why he poked out on the outside of Jeb. But then he turned really sharp left, and right when he turned left to try to get away from the outside wall is where we connected bumpers, and it just happened.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that I didn't want to do. First off, because we had a chance of catching the pack in front of us,
Mhm.
and then thirdly, I mean, I know how hard it is to build these things, so I'm not going to purposely wreck somebody on the front
That's
straightaway. on
literally the
purpose.
first thing. I leaned over to your sponsor and I was like, because you were saying on the radio, tell him I'm so sorry. Like, I did not mean to do that. And I kept thinking he's not going to know that his team thinks that you dumped him
Yeah.
right then and there.
And we're gonna NASCAR has this this app that we can pull up, and it'll show all the
Like the SMT and stuff, or no?
the audio from like the
Oh, gotcha,
recording and
gotcha.
stuff. So I mean, I'll play some of that stuff too. Yeah, I was super apologetic over the radio, and I told my spotter Tab to go down to whoever was spotting for JJ and tell him sorry. Like, look, it just kind of happened. I thought we were just gonna take the run and go around both of the Jordan Anderson cars and keep the momentum going and trying to get to that pack in front of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told him to go down there and apologize to him and say sorry for getting into the back of him. I guess at the wrong spot where he was coming back down the racetrack, and I got into him and just spun him out. I'm glad he didn't hit anything. I know he had to go change.
He had a really good recovery.
Yeah, he had to go change, his set of tires, and then I guess probably his pants as well, which is maybe why he brought into making sure my pants were on. I don't know where the pants thing came in, but yeah, no, good save by JJ. I haven't called him yet. I do apologize.
I just can't get over the pants thing. Like, it's not funny, but it's just
No, it
I don't
is
know.
funny.
Like, if I was that mad, I don't think I would say.
I need to listen. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
Did
like
he say it? Did
don't
the crew chief say it? Which we'll get into the crew chief situation here in a minute too. Which,
whew.
as you can see the thumbnail, we're going to get into that in a minute. But yeah, no, I'll say it on here. I said it on the radio, and yes, I do need to call JJ. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Yeah, and we'll move on from there. But other than that, I expected more cautions. This place is aging so much. Atlanta always has. You look back at the old racetrack. Every time we came back to that surface, it was always worn out more. So
even though they just repaved it like a year ago, didn't they?
Just I think 2 or 3 years ago now. But yeah, I mean, it just gets so cold there. It snows there.
So hopping off the pit box, I was really nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know JJ. I don't know any, like, I've seen too many fights, and I'm like, get to Kyle. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but get to Kyle and tell him, like, I got your 6. Like, no matter what happens, like, maybe if I'm there, they'll be like, oh, his wife's there. I'm not gonna act like a crazy. You know what I mean? Wrong. And boy, was I wrong. Go ahead.
Yeah, you were wrong.
I was
You
way
warned
wrong.
me about JJ, but you
Well, I
didn't tell
didn't
me
know.
about
I
it.
thought it was going to be JJ because JJ was the one that was really upset. And I was like, okay, well, maybe he'll come and calm down once he gets out of the car and he'll just come over to Kyle and talk. But crew chief out of left field, who we know, I thought he was kidding at first. I was like, oh, hey, because, hey, we're friends. He wasn't kidding.
No.
Like,
yeah,
at all.
All right, so I get out of my car. I always get out of my car, and I always go to the deck lid and put my helmet on, take all my stuff off. So I did that, walked back to the interior of the car, leaned in, grabbed my hat. He just comes, like, right as I'm putting my hat on, he's coming towards me, and he says, blah, 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 touch my race car. And he grabs me by the neck. Like,
I know.
literally grabs me.
I still thought he was kidding.
I did too at first, and then I was caught off guard. He grabbed me around the neck and shoved me back a little bit, and thank God there was this huge NASCAR.
Oh my God, he literally body slammed him.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
it was like WWE.
it
over
was like
across the
slow
hood.
motion. Like sitting there watching, I was like still thinking it was a joke, and by the time I was like, oh snap, this isn't a joke.
Yeah.
What do? Do I spider monkey on the back of this guy? Like, what do I do? He was already taken to the floor. But it was like,
I don't. Thank you, NASCAR official. I don't know your name, unfortunately. I should
That
have
was
got
awesome.
your name, but big dude.
I mean, I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but that was like, oh, that was so fast.
And here's my thing too. I'm okay with driver communication and altercation if that's what it gets into. Driver crew member, that's not cool.
Oh.
No, that's not cool
Mm-mm.
at all. So yeah, lost some respect for that. And
But at the same time, we've all done stupid stuff.
Oh, for
and
sure.
heated in the moment, I think we can all say we've done something stupid before. So
absolutely, I've done stupid stuff too.
there's
but
definitely grace there. But I think we're just shocked.
Yeah, that's
like
the
more
biggest
than
thing
anything.
is I know Jason, and we're
Yeah,
friends, right? And
yeah.
okay, he's
And he knows
come,
you work on these cars because you've driven for him before.
right? I think that was just the heat of the moment kind of situation,
Yeah.
and I'm sure.
But I just don't understand because his car's fine.
I don't know. I mean,
He finished the race and he
I
finished
don't-
pretty decent.
yeah, I don't know. And at the end of the day, honestly, I had every intention of, after post race situation there, I had every intention of going
Yeah.
to them and apologizing to Jason, the crew chief, JJ, the driver, and saying, sorry. And thankfully, nothing got torn up. First off,
Yeah.
but yeah, secondly, just putting them in a bad position.
Well, with
general.
as much as you apologize on the radio, it wasn't like, oh, sorry, my bad, like, sucks. But it was like, you were like, I did not mean to do that because that's been done to you before. And I remember how much it upset you because you're like, what the heck?
Yeah,
you
it
know?
stinks. And if it was at somewhere, I'm not making an excuse. If it was at somewhere else, like a Vegas coming up or a Phoenix, and that happens, yeah, that's gonna put you back a lot because you're gonna lose a set of tires, which is hard to come by. You only have so many allotted. But a place like Daytona, Talladega, Atlanta now, and Atlanta's getting a little different, but I mean, losing a set of tires isn't the end of your day, right? So
Yeah.
once again, I'm not trying to justify anything. It was
No.
an accident, period. But yes, looking at it, nothing got torn up. He did lose track position, but got it back. I mean, you can do that at places like this. Yeah, it was just a really weird situation. I thought, yes, apologize over the radio. I was going to go down there and apologize to JJ and go from there. Just totally caught off guard. And yeah, that's the other thing is I was literally getting out of the car, just got my hat back
That's
on.
what I didn't like. Your back was to him. And I just
Pretty
think
much.
that's,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just not
just
cool.
no.
So
just let's not do that again.
no, yeah, let's not. And so yeah, that was probably the most eventful part of Atlanta.
Yeah.
For
And
the pants.
the pants.
We need I mean, this is a total thing now, right? We need to
Oh,
find
absolutely.
I don't know who makes pants.
Levi's.
Anybody else? Come on.
Oh, there's Flag and Anthem.
Oh yeah,
Flag and Anthem does pants.
We need a pants sponsor.
100%.
Now that I officially wear pants all
Now
the
that
time.
now that it's confirmed.
Now it's confirmed that I wear pants all the time. I think that we need to have a pants check every day, and
That's
or every
hilarious.
weekend. And I think we're gonna do it. Yeah.
Are we
I
gonna
mean,
make merch? I want to
Really?
make a hat that says pants on. Just pants on. For race day. Ready to go. Pants on. So I was just like, I feel like I'm just in the twilight zone with everything that's happened this weekend. And I was up last night. I could not sleep. I was tossing and
Full moon,
turning.
which isn't a thing.
It's a thing.
It's not
It
a
is
thing.
so much a thing. I
Not a
promise you. Okay, so every time, Kyle thinks I'm crazy. When there's a full moon, I cannot sleep. And I've read that it's something to do with the gravitational pull. It's a thing. Something to do with the gravitational pull.
Oh, man.
But I'm always like antsy. I'm wired. I can't relax. It's a thing. I promise. So
Believe you.
maybe that was what it was. The crazies were out. I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
it's
the crazies
affecting
were out.
everybody because the full moon. I'm
The
telling
crazies
you.
were out. Confirmed.
Replay it back.
Yeah.
But yeah. But the moon was really cool. Did you see the pictures? There was like big orange. Okay, I'm
I
trying
know.
to make
I
this
want a
like
cool picture of my car.
I
haven't seen it yet.
know.
Come on, Getty.
Eddie, post it.
My brother had a baby.
Oh my gosh.
What? Brother's wife had
Alexis had a baby.
Alexis had a baby. Yeah.
She'd probably slap you if she
So congratulations, Alexis and Clayton.
Yes, baby
Baby
Layton.
Layton, I am officially the Funkle, and you are?
The Fonty. Is that a thing?
It is now.
Made it. I got him a shirt.
I'm excited for that.
I got
Super
you.
cute baby.
Oh, he's so
Looks
cute.
just like my brother.
He
Nose.
does. He's a baby Clayton.
Yes, he is. So
And he's so
congratulations.
tiny.
His little baby.
I know.
He came a couple weeks early, so he's like 6 pounds. Still a decent sized baby.
I was
but
6 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's little. I
I'm
can't wait to
excited
meet
see
him.
I have not met him yet. Trying to coordinate and schedule that now, but I'm super.
What cracks me up is like Kyle's asking all these questions. He'll be like, is the baby talking yet? Is the baby like saying his
Well,
oohs
that
and
was a
ahs? And I'm like,
joke.
this baby can barely open his eyes. Like, give him 5 minutes. He's
I was
fresh.
asking if he's like doing like that.
But he can't. He literally is
Like
just
that
trying to
stuff.
hold his head up. Like, so much to learn. So much to learn. Oh, here's the thing. So, and this might just be for the women who are listening. I don't know if it's because we just got married or what, but everybody's stating their opinion about.
No.
Yeah, we're not having children anytime soon, unless it's in God's plan. But right now we're
I mean, our
No.
goal was 3 years. Let's just like
our goal is 3 years. But we've had people go and say like, oh, they
Are you
don't.
pregnant yet?
What?
Are you pregnant yet?
Are you pregnant yet? Are you pregnant yet? Or, oh, you do not need to have a baby yet. You need to wait. You need to focus on da-da-da. And I'm just like, could you please, please? I'm just trying to like get it all, everything else together. Like, please don't comment on when we should start a family. Thank you. It's crazy. I think nothing blows my mind more than like how sometimes people will insert their opinion with anything, with your career, with what you're wearing or not wearing, pants. Seriously. And you're just like, why do we feel the need to just, you know what I mean?
They love me. They love us.
I don't know if it's that. I'm just like, oh, it stresses me out. But yeah.
What
So
else
now
you
we go
got?
to Vegas
Yeah, we're going to Vegas.
Viva.
Actually, I'm going to tomorrow.
tonight.
Tonight. Oh gosh,
I
tonight.
go back.
Yeah, this is how busy my schedule is right now. So now, I just got back from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
10 o'clock tonight. Flying to Florida, going to DGM South, getting the Vegas and Phoenix car ready,
Mm-hmm.
and then I fly back here to Charlotte
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
And then we leave
And then we-
Thursday night.
Fly out Thursday night to Viva Las Vegas. It's crazy. Next couple of days. Couple making excuses. We were waiting for the podcast stream to get up, which, as you can see, we've got the wallpaper, we've got the cool light, got a car on the table. We've got this awesome table that my dad helped make, and my buddy Roper.
What's
So we're
not
getting
on
there.
camera is where we messed up the wallpaper. We're
Yeah,
like
you
the
can
village
kinda
idiots.
see it, like right on Meg's head. Might as well just point it now, like that line. See, there's just a couple things that aren't lined up wallpaper wise. We did better as we came closer to me. This is all lined up a little bit.
Yeah,
better,
that's where
but
we started to. From here on, we started to figure it
we're
out.
like, oh, these are supposed to be
this
lined
is
up.
tacky.
So yeah, we're gonna add some more stuff on the walls. If you guys have some ideas or want to send us some cool stuff, yes, we'll hang some stuff up.
Heck yeah!
We'll,
All right, so we have a couple questions. Q&A.
Q&A. Okay,
Q&A.
these
Oh,
are
gosh.
live.
This is from Balicki.
Josh Balicki, love him. All right, what
Who
we
would
got?
win in a fight, Kyle or JJ?
Well,
maybe it's.
I don't know if I should. I'm not gonna try.
I would answer.
I'm not gonna answer yet.
Well,
Yeah,
it's the
you're-
first one I saw it. I was like, oh, Josh Balicki. And then I just
You
read
got the
it.
next
I
one
need to
for me?
read ahead. Okay. What is your top priority to improve on this year?
Top priority to improve on.
Mm-hmm.
Finishing some races would be nice right now.
You're already
I
improving
know,
then.
we're 50-50 right now, so we need to get that stat up. Need to get that one
I
up.
feel like that one wasn't technically your fault though. I feel
Daytona?
like if it's not your fault, like hands up, hands clean.
Yeah, just getting more consistent throughout the year. I think, and just building and getting better and keeping these cars put together and making them better each weekend. Yeah, that's a good goal.
Explain the Clayton Layton naming. Congrats on being an uncle.
I don't know the full. I mean, so Clayton is Clayton. Layton is Layton. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it was like a little
Kind of creative.
honor my dad.
Yeah.
I love my dad.
Just drop the C and there you go. I love it though. I don't know who came up with it. It was Clayton or Alexis. Maybe
I don't know.
maybe we can get him on this podcast and he
Yeah,
can answer that question for
explain.
you. But I
Talk
think
about
I think it's cool.
fatherhood.
Yeah. Yeah, 3
He's like,
days
I need
in.
some sleep.
I know. I've been FaceTiming him. He looks so tired.
I know. I'm like, oh, here's a venti.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. So far in your NASCAR career, what is your greatest accomplishment on the track?
Greatest accomplishment? I mean, I thought it was really cool finish, and I've driven for different teams now, so I don't have that stat. But for a moment in time, every single Xfinity team that I drove for, I have finished 8th with. Now that's changed since I've driven for different last year, but finished 8th with Mike Harmon and Jesse Iwuji, BGM. I thought that was pretty cool.
Where? Okay, so you finished 8th at Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Where was my car? That was before me.
Mike Harmon was.
Oklahoma?
Oh my baby, we don't even race.
Is there
there.
an Oklahoma?
No.
Kentucky.
No, Kentucky.
Okay, there's a K in it.
Kentucky.
Like, what's in Oklahoma?
And
I've never even been
where
to
was Jesse
Oklahoma.
Iwuji? You think I would know this with my most famous stat?
It was one I didn't go to. Was it New Hampshire?
It was New Hampshire.
Oh, I'm getting good.
You are getting good. Yeah, I finished 8th at all 3 of those places.
Oh, I have a question. This is so not race related, and I love it. What foundation do you use? Well, since you asked. Normally I use NARS,
Are they
but
asking me or you?
you.
I don't wear
No.
a foundation, sorry.
Oh, okay. But you know what? We are big fans of the eye patches, especially with how much we travel.
Eye patches.
Eye patches, caffeine-filled eye
Get
patches.
rid of the black circles.
Save. Yeah, we look like ghosts and death if we didn't have those. Thank God for concealer. Right now I'm using Tarte Amazonian clay. It lasts for 16 hours. It's pretty awesome.
Get it?
Get it. They also sell like little trials, and I know it's kind of a ripoff because it's so expensive, but a little bit of this stuff goes a long way, and it's only like $15. So that's my little.
Or what you could do
spiel.
is just hire Meg to do your
Or
makeup.
I'll just come do your makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah.
Are you going to start traveling? Like, so like, I know you talked about this with me. But
Mhm.
we're going to put it out here now.
Oh gosh.
So like, we're going to Vegas and we're going to be out there for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
We're going to like start like traveling Meg's makeup.
I would absolutely. I want to do that.
Sick.
That'd be so sick.
Kinda like do like a
Bring it
little,
all with me. To be like a travel
Yeah.
during the weeks or like
So anybody in Vegas,
practice
we're going to be out there
days.
for 2 weeks. There you go.
yeah. I wanted to ask you if I could do this, but I feel like that I know the answer, so I haven't asked.
Oh, we're asking on the podcast. That's
So I'll just ask now, so you have to say yes. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I don't even know if I should ask. I really want to do like, because I think it would be entertaining, but I could be so wrong, and it could actually like embarrass you. I really want to like record trials of stuff like skincare or something on your face. Like, is that a
No.
thing? He said no.
Love a face mask.
I was thinking about it, and I'm like, we could actually do something with this.
Like, well, you can just go ahead and tell them because we're just going to be open on this whole podcast. We got retinol cream.
Yeah, we did.
We're getting old and wrinkly over here. Crow's feet or whatever those things are called. You said over here. I'm like,
So
oh,
we're just
thanks,
gonna-
babe. You're getting old. Thanks for letting me know I'm getting old.
If we show up to a race and our forehead is frozen, do not
Yeah,
ask
why the
questions.
retinol cream?
Oh, not the retinol say we just buckled down and got Botox. Okay, for real though, like, how do you feel about getting treatments like that? Like, as a man, does it bother you?
You could pamper me.
You can-
Do it. Don't tell anybody.
Sometimes I think men like to be pampered more than women. So this company that I've
Oh, I
had,
love that Kapari stuff.
I
That's
know
best lotion I've ever had on my face in my entire life.
this company that I've collaborated with in the past, they have really, really good products, and everything smells good, and it's just great. They sent him his own little moisturizer, and he uses it, and
I
it's
love
great.
it.
And your skin looks great.
That does. Look at this.
This is what I deal with. But yeah, okay. Well, that took a 180. Now I can't talk. That took a 180 guess we'll end it here
Yeah.
while you still have your dignity.
Oh gosh. Well, yeah, we've got a lot to do. I've got a bag to pack, and another bag to pack, some race cars to build. But yeah, I just want to get on here with the podcast. This is episode 1. We'll be back for the
Yeah, we'll probably have to record it
in Viva.
in
Oh
Viva.
gosh, we might.
Oh,
Might have to bring these mics. We'll have to
bring
figure
the
it
little
out.
baby mics that we have.
Yeah. But thanks for listening. I appreciate you guys. If you guys like it, please leave a thumbs up, comment, whatever you do on all your podcast stuff. We're new here. All right. Just stick with us. All right. We'll figure this out. We'll be back on the next one. Peace.